right there to rescue is Samuelson. Ahead and Lacroix fires in. That one fended off by Fichot. Portick in a big check. Daniels, he leveled Derek Armstrong. Over comes Cruz, and here we go. Cruz firing right. Daniels firing right. Not sure if any of them are connecting at this point. Cruz got the side of the head with that, tried an uppercut. Daniels trying to go with the right crosses. Daniels starting to connect with some of the rights now. Cruz has the right arm cocked, and Daniels got one inside on him. Now right in your face, Cruz and Daniels. And they may be at the point where there's not a lot left. Daniels trying to get one over the top. Cruz too. Oh, Daniels across in tight. And now Jared Gauthier and Pierre Champoux will step in. Scott Daniels with his 13th fight of the year and his third in the last 2 games.
Armstrong had his head down and immediately, well, and I'll tell you, there was a lot of fists thrown, a lot of connecting. Oh. You were right on that one, Jim.
Plus a 10-minute misconduct.
Cruz does get the instigation. Remember, that's a 10-minute misconduct this year, as opposed to a game misconduct. Elon couldn't get it by Lindros, but Janssen has it now. Tried to clear. Niedema kept it in. The Howard Chuck just sent one in on Fichot. He sticked it away. Lindros tries to center. It goes in. They score! Leclerc took a chop at it, but I think it'll belong to Lindros. I think it went right off of Fichot and in. Trent Platt ridden by Plante. Up the board. Well, Samuelson just fires one wide, and that Fichot sticked it right onto the back of the mesh, and that Pilon, a late hit on Howard Chuck. That is typical Rich Pilon stuff. He is one of those guys that likes to stir things up, sometimes not within the framework of the rules. And he took a shot at Howard Chuck right there, and definitely has stirred things up here.
And of course, referee Van Massenhaven had a few words after that. That's just a little warning.
Coffey to Lindros, cross ice, Niedema loading the gun and firing, he scores! And John Leclerc was in front, but that one is Yanni Niedema's first goal in the NHL. Leclerc behind the net, getting some space, tries to tuck it inside, rebound save, rebound! Covered by Fichot, and then Leclerc knocked to the ice after the whistle by Bertuzzi, and Lindros will go in and have a word or two with him.
Well, that Bertuzzi, very big, strong guy, 6'3", 224 pounds. I tell you what, if Bertuzzi would play like that all the time, and when the opportunity presents itself to throw out a hit, there would never be a thought of sending him to the minor leagues. You know, and Otto's a very big guy, and he caught him off with a good shoulder and knocked him down. But Bertuzzi, because of his strength, can do that to a lot of players in the National Hockey League.
No, here's Lindros in across the line. Lindros leaves the puck for Coffey. Coffey, the shot hit the goalpost. Rebound, Lindros, he scores! Coffey's involved in another goal, and Lindros has his second. 3-0 Philadelphia. Pass for Bertuzzi at the flyer line, pokes it deep. Desjardins back. Oh, Snow leveling an Islander player on the forecheck, and then after Snow goes Bertuzzi, and away we go. Derek King was the player that Snow got a piece of. There was a penalty on Snow for interference. And we may have more penalties before this all clears up, as players are starting to separate now. Otto and McCabe are dancing in the circle, and they've dropped the gloves, and McCabe throws the first punch, so here they go. It's officially a fight. McCabe and Otto. McCabe trying to get the right hand free. Otto's all tied up. They're both tied up. Now McCabe gets his jersey out. A right cross, and then Otto caught McCabe with one. Otto caught him with a right cross. They each connected. And now McCabe over the top with rights. McCabe sort of watching elsewhere, and now hitting Otto on the back of the head.
That's really going to do a lot of damage.
And the linesman will break that up. So Otto will be escorted off. He doesn't look any worse for the wear. And McCabe, well, his jersey took a beating for sure.
Oshkar Snow now in front of the net.
That was Derek King.
And Gar Snow came up with the blocker and the goal stick to try and protect himself. electricity in this building.
Ottawa leading Florida 4-1 in the second period, so if the Flyers can continue to play well here, they may pick up some more ground on the Panthers. And here's a confrontation between Lacroix and Pilon. Daniels comes over. Mélanger grabs a hold of him and just starts firing. That's got to be instigation. He just jumped him. And Mélanger's firing. Daniels trying to come back with the rights. Mélanger throws him down. He has a big size advantage. Mélanger just jumped Daniels. He didn't really give him a chance, and Daniels takes a punch over the top, and he may get something for that. It all started with Pilon and Lacroix. No, they are still over there. As you see Pilon right there, Gerard Gauthier has a hold of him. And Daniels is going to be escorted off to the Flyer locker room. Pilon is also being shown the way to the locker room.
Well, that stick came up immediately by Pilon. And then, Dan Kordic finishes off a good check. And then he was saying some words to him as he was skating away.
Kordic, let's go, will you?
Well, you have to remember, as you see this scrum, that Pilon took Eric Lindros. They got involved in a fight in the game at Nassau Coliseum. Pilon was all over Eric all game long with some pokes to the head and so forth. So Kordic was going after Pilon for a reason. And handoff to Samuelson. Samuelson around to Dykhouse. Dykhouse up the boards. That's it. Period is over. Dykhouse took a check from Bertuzzi, who really has been physical. And Lindros starts up. Lindros getting his step. Lindros in across the line. Hands off to Renberg. Cutting in. Jenny Michael Renberg's first goal in the Core State Center. The Flyers lead it 4-0. Lindros is there to give them support and clear the zone. Goes off the glove of Janssen. Renberg kicks it forward. Puck rolling to the Islander zone. Renberg hauled down, and there's a penalty. And Lindros comes in, and here we go. Lindros and Pilon the rematch. Hang on, Pilon, you're in trouble now. Lindros got the right hand for. Oh, Pilon coming back with a left. Wow, Pilon really coming back strong. Now they tie up. Pilon in a hang-on mode. Lindros, and they go down to the ice. So give Rich Pilon credit. He took on Lindros and handled himself well. Second time this year that he's been able to handle himself well. I thought he was in big trouble when Lindros got the right hand going, but Pilon came back strong.
He wasn't the first few punches. And then Pilon came back.
Well, there's a personal rivalry that certainly has developed in a hurry. Pilon and Lindros. Lindros gets that shield off, got 2 or 3 in early. Pilon came back. Well, you'll notice Eric Lindros was not in the penalty box. The reason,
Flyers penalty.
he is going to get instigation.
2 minutes for instigation.
And a misconduct. There's the instigation. They say, yeah, his gloves were off
Penalties
first.
come at 7 minutes, 31 seconds.
Berard getting to Derek Armstrong. Armstrong going wide on Samuelson. Samuelson rides him into the board.
You got no shot getting by Sammy.
Brent Platt starts up. The pass to Leclerc. In across the line, Leclerc. The backhander, he scores! John Leclerc denied moments earlier, but not this time. So 2 Snow shutouts sandwiching a Hextall shutout. The Flyers 3 consecutive games with a goose egg for the opposition. What a performance. Back with more from the Core State Center after this.